Hey guys, my name's Ian, and today we're going to be talking about these. And now these are the second gen AirPod Pros, and they retail for $250. From Apple, you can also find the first gens on sale from other carriers, but we're not here to talk about the old first gens, because those are old news. So, these AirPod Pro 2s have been my go-to for now about 6 months. I've used them almost every day. And I gotta say, I am loving what Apple is doing with these. So, these have a longer battery life than the first generation Pros. So, these have 6 hours on a single charge. So, when they're in your ears and you're using them that way, they get 6 hours of use instead of 4 hours of use like the old ones did. They also improved a lot with the drivers of the headphones. So, now these are powered by Apple's H2 chip, and this is the first time we've seen the H2 chip present in AirPods, headphones, or any audio product from Apple. And having this new chip has been really beneficial because while they maintain the same design, although there are a little bit of difference with the grills, as there's one grill on the back and then a tiny one there and an air vent on the top now, which is similar to that of the third generation AirPods. That was not what they looked like on the first gen. Now, I do believe this design came for a few reasons. One, trying to fix the broken crackling issue that they had with the first gen, as I know I fell victim to that multiple times, and it was very annoying because it would either be one or the other, and then I'd have to get them replaced, and then I'd have to probably get both of them replaced, and it was just so annoying. So having that new driver set up with the H2 chip has also allowed for 2 times more noise cancellation, which I really love because these are on par with my AirPod Maxes, I would say. With the noise cancellation level, it's absolutely perfect. I love it. And we've also saw some new case design. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the case. It looks very similar to that of the first gen AirPods, as it has the status indicator on the front, and that's about it. Now, if we swing it over to the bottom, we have Lightning, which really wish these were USB-C, and we have a speaker hole and then a air vent, just to make sure it vents out properly, and also for Find My, as well as a lanyard loop on this side. So this is also the first time we actually saw these improvements on the AirPods case. We haven't had a lanyard loop before. You would have to go and buy a third-party accessory like a case that had a carabiner so you can use. This is one from my old AirPods that I actually still use because it works, it fits the AirPods, and this case is the same as the other one. And now, the speaker enables something in the case that I think is pretty cool. So, if we take out my AirPods, put them in my ear, and then close the case. So now the case is empty. But if I lose this, I can now take my iPhone, go into the Find My app, and this has a U1 chip in it, so I can find my AirPods, I can find the case, and then you get an AirTag style like interface. So I'm going to throw up a screen recording of what I see, and now it is going to change because I have my AirPods in my hand and my phone in the other hand. So if I bring my AirPods near, it's going to say they're right here. And now, yes, that is the case, but because the AirPods are in my ear, and then you can play a sound on it, and it sounds just like an AirTag would. And that's actually really cool in my opinion, because I can't tell you the amount of times I've misplaced them, or they've gotten lost. Now, when you're done using your AirPods, something you want to make sure of is that they're charging. Because if you put your AirPods in the case and they don't charge, what's the point of putting them back in the case? Or if they're dead and you want to use them in a few minutes, you want them to charge. So now when you put them in the case, you get a little audio chime. Here, I'll do that one more time just to make sure you picked it up. It sounds like a little da-da-da-dum, just to confirm that the headphones are charging. Now, you do also get another audible chime when you put your AirPods on a charger. Now, this is also the first time this case has MagSafe. This was introduced with the AirPods 3rd generation, so I'm very excited to see that they brought it over to the Pro line, because when I learned the AirPods 3rd generation had this, I was very upset, because the ability to just do this, have my AirPods charge, I love that. Like, this is not going anywhere. Or with my MagSafe Duo charger that I have as well. Now, Apple did also do something interesting with this, as these will charge via an Apple Watch charger as well. So if you have a MagSafe Duo like I do, and you're charging your iPhone on one side, and you have the Apple Watch open on the other, you can take your AirPods, put it down on your Apple Watch, and it'll charge, no problem. And that's really cool, because having the ability to charge it in multiple different spots is so cool. And these speakers do emit that charging sound, so if we put it on the MagSafe power bank, you get a little a little sound just confirming that they're charging. And that's actually very cool because just knowing that it's charging similar to that of an Apple Watch is just a nice added perk, because I can't tell you the amount of times I've thought I've aligned my AirPods on my MagSafe Duo just to wirelessly charge. Turns out I'd misalign it and then they didn't charge. So having that confirmation chime is really cool. Now, we also did get some added controls to the AirPods. So if you take an AirPod, put it in your ear, and you're listening to music, and one thing that was a common issue was the inability to do volume control. If you wanted to do volume control, you needed your iPhone or an Apple Watch. Now, all you have to do is slide on the earbud, and you hear a little click, 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 and that click gets louder and louder. If you swipe up, it raises the volume. If you swipe down, it lowers the volume. And now having these controls is absolutely a game changer, because when I'm on the move and I'm running around and doing stuff, the ability to just go boop boop and lower it is so cool. Because the first gen AirPods couldn't do that. No generation of AirPods can do that. So having that ability to just quickly change the volume on the fly has been really enjoyable. Now, everything Apple did with the AirPods 2, I'm really happy for. I love the changes. I love the new case design with MagSafe and everything. But I want to hear from you. Did you pick up the new AirPods when they came out? I know I chose to, mainly because I had so many issues with my first gens that I was just like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to get new ones. And also my case stopped holding a charge, so I was like, they are 3 years old. Just get the new ones and don't have a problem. And I gotta say, I am loving these more and more every time I use them. So, while you're down there, if you want to click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate that, as that lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. But if not, I want you to remember today's a good day to make a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.